The bread. All right. Yeah. Y'all heard that? It's still some soup and bread. Oh, we not gonna go hungry today. Y'all hearing that? You're like, y'all eating soup and bread? Yes, we eating healthy, okay? God damn it. Yo, it's good, bro. Yeah, hold on. I got the. It's me, bro. I'm just off camera. I'm going off camera more, you feel me? Because I be having a meeting with the Garden of Weedon. Are that Taco Tuesday? Daryl. Now I don't know what avatar this is, bro. That shit hella funny though. But it's me, bro. It's me. I'm here, bro. What's good? Yeah, we got some soup and bread left. You feel me? We out here. We got to talk about this right here, y'all. Very interesting topic. You feel me? Bro, are we worse off because of integration? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We going to get into it, though. And we got some other thoughts of mine. You feel me? First of all, see this? Daryl, you see this, bruh? Do you see this? Hold on. You already know. Bruh. Coming out with another Friday, bruh. Oh, shit. We're coming out with another Friday. Bruh. Hey, man. I can't wait for this. Called The Last Friday. Officially in works. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, one more time. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, let me I got a couple other things before we get into the integration thing that David Banner talked about. Gotta talk about Chud the booty clap. Looks like that self-defense ain't gonna work, buddy. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Y'all see this right here? According to witnesses, the arrest report, white supremacist Dalton Earthley, aka Chud the Builder. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. Turn this down, know this jamming. There we go. That's a funny ass comment there. I ain't even gonna put that. That's funny as hell. But also, yeah, with the whole self-defense shit, bro. But it ain't gonna work in court. Look it. Chud the Builder reached for his gun before the fight with his victim. So much for self-defense. I mean, shit. We saw the video too, right? He was on top of bruh. Just saying. He was on top of bruh. And had his gun out. And before he cheddar bobbed himself, he shot the victim. If this is self-defense, then Carmelo Anthony shit self-defense. We playing it that way, right? Y'all love to say, Carmelo Anthony, dude, he knew what he was doing, bro. That was not self-defense, bro. All right. So that self-defense lies out the window. So I got more. Oh, here come the Hunky Patrol. Shout out to Arthur Watkins Jr. You feel me? And if you watching on Twitter or Twitch, our time has come to an end. Hey, shout out to the fan side of my audience. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code. You feel me? My shadow banners from Daryl to Ricky. All right, and everybody else that's part of the fam. Loudly and proudly, goddamn it, loudly and goddamn proudly. I appreciate y'all, bro. Thank you. Other side of my audience, eat ass. If you're watching on Twitter or Twitch, you gotta come over to YouTube. We passed the 5-minute mark. After the 5-minute mark, I'll only go solely on YouTube. Kamal Johnson, Kamal Johnson. All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in, but our time has come to an end. Bars. Anyway, we're gonna get back to Chud the Booty Clapper. We're out here, man. You know, the Hunky Patrol had to jump in. And like I said, shout out to Arthur Watkins Jr. He said, look at this dumb comparison. We had no idea who Carmelo was until he defended himself. Here we go with this asinine of a comparison. Shot someone but didn't kill him. 1.25 million bail. Stabbed someone to death, 250K bail. Man, these 4chan dweeb ass comparisons that they try to do, y'all. Shit asinine, bruh. The Mayo Babble man needs to stop. This hunky splaining. All right. What the G stand for? Grand Wizard? GC Pure. Man. And they about to throw the book at Chud. It's over for bruh. He might as well turn into a full-fledged skinhead. But bruh, don't be surprised if you get American Me. If y'all seen that movie, y'all know a reference I'm talking about. I don't even need to say it. Have you seen American Me? Y'all saw what happened to that skinhead? That's what's about to happen to Chud. He really about to be booty clapped. Now look at this shit, y'all. What the hell is this? For real. Getting his ass whooped. Getting his ass whooped. But look at this. Daryl, look at this shit, bro. They tried to do it last year. Now they trying to do it again this year. They trying to Africanize Juneteenth. It don't even make sense. If this ain't from the Tether Bible itself, I don't know what is. What is this? Taste of Pan-African on Juneteenth? Gotta be kidding me. And there's that $50. The tickets is $50. Look what they serving. Pounded yam. Fufu. A goosey soup. Okra soup. Jollof rice. On Juneteenth? Oh, hell no. No. Gotta do this. Now, I'm not shitting on the food, but I'm shitting on the food at this moment. I dare you try to serve that type of food on Juneteenth. Okay? Now, give me the ribs. Okay? Give me the collard greens. Macaroni! Please! The baked kind, preferably. All right? The hell? None of that bullshit. Not on Juneteenth. Not on Juneteenth. The fuck? Come on, man. This the Temu 2 Chains, man. Get the fuck out of here with this, man. Y'all should feel ashamed of yourself, right? What if we start doing that to y'all, like, little y'all celebrations and shit? We just start taking over y'all shit. Caribbean Day Parade. We just start taking it over. What y'all got in Africa? You feel me? Kwanzaa. Y'all got Kwanzaa. What the fuck, man? Why y'all need Juneteenth? Y'all got Kwanzaa. Curry up. Pan-African soul. That means it's dead. The soul no longer, because Pan-African. Y'all know how y'all convince me that Pan-Africanism actually works? Somebody from Africa, okay, come over to the States and put in their money to a Black American organization. Boom! Pan-Africanism risen from the dead. That's how you could tell me how Pan-Africanism works. Until then, that shit deceased. Okay? That shit in the ground. That shit in the pearly gates. Daryl, you see this atrocity, bruh? Juneteenth, a taste of Pan-African. All right, I got some more shit I want to show y'all before we hop into the main topic. Let's get into it. Now, David Banner said this off of Cam Newton podcast, which he calls Freaky Friday, I think. Is it Freaky Friday? Or is it Hole in the Hat, nigga? No? What? Freaky Friday? I don't know what the fuck his name of this shit is. But I know David Banner was on there. And he said, hey, integration was worse off for us, Black folks. Let's listen to this shit, y'all. All right.
If you go back and look at Martin Luther King, and it's online, the speech that he was going to do at his church, that the week that he died, you would have thought that was Malcolm X. Martin Luther King was sick of getting his ass beat on. He wanted to be about finances.
I'll let you know.
He was talking about some of the things that were going on in the war that nobody dared to speak about. That was the reason why they killed that man. But the version of Martin Luther King that Black people love, I don't think Martin Luther King liked him when he died. If they could separate themselves, he wouldn't like that dude.
Well, that's heavy.
But it's the truth.
But how?
He told Harry.
Since it's a long clip, I'm gonna pause it though. If it was like a minute or less, you feel me? Excuse me, y'all. Goddamn. If it's a minute or less, I'll play it all the way through. But if it's longer than that, I'm gonna stop it. First of all, the nigga Cam Newton, bro. Man, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. You feel me? This nigga like a. What is this shit, bruh? Bruh. Shout out to Cam Newton. This shit is goofy, man. Not the hat or the Indiana Jones scarf. This damn polo, man. Come on, bro.
That's heavy.
But it's the truth.
But how?
He told Harry Belafonte, I think I have integrated my people into a burning house.
He said that shit.
That's basically telling Harry Belafonte everything that I built my life on is a lie. He said that. David Banner didn't say that. And I think if you ask his kids, they would tell you that. It's just harsh to realize that we've been duped, bro. That's the hardest thing when it comes to food, history, bro. If it ain't mathematics or science, in most cases, these people done lied to us. And that's hard to admit that we went down the wrong road, bro.
So I'm trying to separate because I'm trying.
You got a point because they told us this nigga Christopher Columbus found America, but when you read through his transcripts and shit, he thought he found India. That's why he was calling niggas Indians. They just switched it up. It was like, we just gonna say this dumb nigga found America.
Unfollow. And specifically to Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm. Martin Luther King. Mm-hmm.
The version that is in front of us, the propaganda that we see in schools and in Black History Month and the I Have a Dream and the monuments and how great Martin Luther King was and what he stood for. You're saying that it's a lie?
What I am saying is, what? Here go all them endorsements, Regina. Regina said, No, bro, like, integration was the worst thing that ever happened to Black people. Being enslaved is just losing a war. Like, once we integrated, we thwarted the opportunity to teach our own children. We don't have no options on what we teach Black kids in public schools. Think about this, y'all. In a lot of public schools, in a lot of colleges, they tell Black men that they can't wear locks. Your natural hair. Dog, do you see that they say they can do anything to meet that they want to, put anything they want to without telling you the truth about it? Think about right now in America, what Black people have influence over what happens to their children in general. What they feed them.
You know what that fix though? How to fix that? You feel me? And I already hear it from the stank ass side of the audience, like, shut the fuck up. Okay? Cash reparation will alleviate all that shit. First of all, you know what'll start happening? We'll start not only building, but operating our own institutions. Think about it. Dr. Umar, I know how much Dr. Umar hate on cash reparations and all that bullshit, but damn it, if we got cash reparations today, he'd be the first one in line to be like, yo, I need that money to operate the school. He say he can't operate it because of money and shit. Man, we'll start building our own schools, feel me, funding our own teachers. But until then, you gotta homeschool. I hate to break it to you. You gotta homeschool. Or do little like after school programs like the Asian motherfuckers do. I know they do it. Man, I went to elementary school with a bunch of Chinese school kids. Where they had that after school program. You know what they were doing? Teaching Chinese history, teaching Chinese. They weren't teaching English. They were teaching Chinese in America at a public school. Shout out to Cleveland. That was the name of my elementary school. Just saying, y'all.
What they see on TV, what they hear on the radio, any of those things. So by integrating, by even saying that you want civil rights, take the word, the operative part of the word is civil, right? You're saying that I just want you to treat me civilly, right? And anything that you do in life, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna make 100, right? Even if you're great. So if you fall short of civil, that means they treat a dog better than they treat you. I don't want civil rights. I want you to treat me like the God that I am. And so what I'm saying is that they take pieces of a person. Like they couldn't stop Malcolm X, so what they made him was an X on a hat. The same thing that they did to Jesus in Christmas. They took Christ out of Christmas and put it.
All right, it's getting to like symbols and shit like that, but you heard them? You heard David Banner. You feel me? And he used a quote from MLK. You know? What's integration some of the worst thing that happened to us black folks? You feel me? And I mean, some of the shit David Banner was saying, like, he's spot on with the shit. You feel me? Most definitely help destroy our institutions. Now you gotta go to public schools. You're gonna be taught by you know what. Okay. Our businesses, we start funneling the dollar to them and shit. Hey. Now the civil rights shit, that shit was a trick bag for sure. We thought it was gonna be for us. It turned out for everybody fucking else, didn't it? Now they using civil rights against us. Shout out to Ed Bloom with his long face ass. Let me read this right here. I typed in what's the pros and cons of integration for black folks. All right. I'm surprised. I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised that Perplexity didn't change it like black people or something. Do you mean black people? It's the correct term. They left it at black folks. I don't know if this is good or creepy. But anyway, for black folks, integration brought real gains. You'll probably hear an echo, my bad, y'all. Real gains in access and opportunity, but it also came with a serious cost. But it was often implemented unevenly with the racism still intact. In practice, the biggest benefit was opening doors so better schools, jobs, housing, and public institutions, while the biggest downside was that black communities often lost teachers, schools, and control without getting equal treatment in return. You feel me? So we lost like institutions too. You know what I mean? We lost infrastructure. They might say that in the cons. But let's read the pros of integration, all right? Integration expanded access to higher quality schools and public resources. If we got them. So I need to do the finesse 2-time shake so y'all understand. If we got them. But we didn't. Or if we did, we got the 2%. We stay in the 2% club, y'all. 2 to 4%. We stay in that club. Think about it. Every time some resources go out or something of some higher quality shit, when it come to us, we 2 to 4%. Damn. We stay in that club. What else it says? Especially where black people have been legally excluded before Brown Burst Board. Long-term studies found benefits for many black students who experienced more years of school integration, including higher graduation, college attendance, employment, and earnings in some settings. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Man, these motherfuckers be lying. I'm reading through this shit right now. I feel like this is a bunch of cap. College, I don't care what nobody say. It's a trick bag. That shit's a trick bag. College is a semi-scam. If you're not trying to go to be a lawyer or a doctor at this point, you feel me? Maybe an engineer. All the rest of that shit is a fucking scam. You can't get the job you want because they're going to hit you with some bullshit like, well, you need experience for this entry-level job. So it's entry-level, but I still need 2 to 5 year experience. Okay. Or they want to hit you. Well, you got to do an intern. Well, I did the internship. Now they still want some fucking experience for me to even get the entry-level job. I know it's confusing, y'all. That's how it be. Higher graduation. Man, I don't give a fuck about this graduation rate if the employment rate is the fucking same. So what if we graduate, we can't get the job? Okay, we got higher graduation. But yeah, they ain't hiring our ass. Or, like what integration did, Fucked up the infrastructure. So now we don't own the business. Or if we do, we solopreneurs. We can't hire a motherfucker. God damn. Yeah, I got mounds and mounds of education. But damn it, I can't run a successful business because I can't get a fucking loan. But pudge face Elon Musk, loan after loan. Nigga can make 32 mistakes, have 42 baby mamas. Motherfucker still, he's a success story. Look at Elon Musk. God damn. Try to get a loan. Nigga, you need an 852 credit score. What the fuck? Ain't the maximum 150? Yeah, but you need an 852. 4 years of fucking invoices. Okay? You better not be in no damn debt. God damn. Shit. My bad. I went off tangent. You're right there. I'll be cutting up sometimes. My bad. Let me stick to this shit. I'm going off tangent. All right. Higher education, college attendance. It didn't even say degree. It said attendance. So yeah, we attending more. Employment. Where? Unemployment rate been the fucking same. The fuck, all these ghost jobs, you can't fucking find nothing. Excuse my French, I'm cursing a lot this goddamn evening. Damn it, I'm perturbed. Reading this shit. And earning some settings. Integrated workplaces and institutions could improve access to networks, upward mobility, and broader social participation if they allow you to. They forget that shit. Integrated workplaces. As if you get hired on into the workplaces or let into the institutions. Well, now we got to use critical thinking, which I know they're taking it away from the colleges. If they taking it away from the colleges, just think what they're going to trickle down to the other education. So you got to homeschool. I know that extra 30 minutes of being on this motherfucker. I know it's dear. But damn it, you might have to take them 30 minutes and do some homeschool. All right? You feel me? Or at least program the iPad or some shit so yeah, some kind of educational shit. Anyway. It also helped break down formal segregation and created more cross-racial contact, which can support tolerance and social cohesion. If the social was cohesion in, we know how it is in social settings. Come on, man. Let's be real. Nigga, it's still motherfucking segregated like a mug socially. I see the clips. Now, when it's predominantly a black school, real talk, man, you other minorities don't got nothing to worry about. When the shit is flipped, like it's predominantly a Hispanic school or a predominantly Asian school or some shit like that, man, y'all be terrorizing the black kids that go there and shit. That social cohesion don't be fucking working. It don't be happening. Now, let's read the cons. Desegregation often meant black schools were closed and black teachers and principals were pushed out. So communities lost institutions that had been important centers of leadership. This is fucking, what the fuck? They mean integration, not desegregation. What? I said, what are the pros and cons of integration? Do y'all see this trick baggery? The fuck? Perplexity, bro. Are you a shield of the butter biscuit eaters? Are you a shield of the butter biscuit eaters? This sounds very Al Sharpton-ish. I said integration. And yes, integration. This is the con of integration. This is exactly what it did. Yep. Help close black schools. You feel me? Shut down the black teachers because in these white institutions, they ain't hiring your black ass. They for damn sure ain't hiring a black male teacher unless he a coon. And I had one of those in middle school. Yep. Only black male teacher I ever encountered throughout fucking K through college. The only black male teacher I had two black male teachers. One, damn Sambo coon. The other one, that nigga was a tether. Ain't this about a bitch? The one I had a coon was shout out to my middle school, Etna Brewer. Okay. All right. We getting real personal today. All right. I'm telling you about my elementary school, my motherfucking middle school, all that shit. They said I need to get more personal. Well, here you go. Middle school. I had one black male teacher in the freaking 7th grade. He was a science teacher too. I don't remember his name. You see how that works? I never remember the names of the mediocre teachers and the fucking poo-ass teachers that weren't about shit. I don't remember their names, but every teacher that done me right, you feel me? Always remember their names. Goes a long way. You a teacher watching this shit? Take notes. Anyway, Edna Brewer, 7th grade, he was a Sambo, homegrown Black American. Straight up Sambo. Used to always denigrate the black male kids all the fucking time. God damn. He did not, at any moment, he could shit on a black kid in there, he would do it. Especially the black boys. I'm telling you, I'd have got my fair share from birth. Right? Then in the 8th grade, we had a 3 turds ass nigga. African bird. I don't know if he was Kenyan or Nigerian. I didn't ask. But that accent was heavy. And yo, he was on some work hard shit too. Work hard. Countless times I heard that nigga say that to us as a whole, as a class. Pull certain individuals away to say that bullshit. As you denigrate. He was talking shit too, saying little slick shit. You feel me? But other than that, they're not hiring your ass. 2 black male teachers, 3 black female teachers. That's it. That's all I encountered. You feel me? And the black female teachers, you feel me? Only one, actually, was it 3? Hurry over to 1. No, it was 2. 2 black female teachers. And one of them, shout out to Miss Greer, my 4th grade teacher. See how I remember her name? Shout out to you, Miss Greer. You feel me? 4th grade teacher. You know what I mean? She helped me through a lot. All right. And then the other black female teacher, she was a fucking Sambo on that same bullshit rhetoric. Do y'all get my drift? They ain't hiring your black ass, and if they do, you got to be a part of the program. Only one slipped through the crack. Of the 4, see 2 or 4, 2-4, 2-4% club. Yeah. So there y'all go. Many black students face discrimination, isolation, tracking, and hostile school climates, which sometimes erase the academic benefits of mixed schools. This is bull malarkey. They mixing it up. They mixing it up. They mixing it up. Right? Integration does this. When our black kids integrate to these schools that are predominantly ran by another group, they get terrorized. I done seen too many fucking clips, man. I done seen too many clips. So that's another thing integration did. Right? As you getting taught by a white chick with blonde hair. Think about it. Think about it. Or the lack of teaching. Shit. Telling you. So y'all see how they mumble jumbling up the shit? Gotta read through it. Gotta read in between the lines. All right. Some studies found that simply mixing students by race did not guarantee better outcomes. And in some cases, black students did worse financially or felt the negative effects of racial bias. I've been telling y'all. Goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all hear me now? Y'all hear me now? Come on now. Well, some of y'all hearing me, so as y'all hearing me right now, I'm gonna say it right now. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. All right? Hit the notification bell. Also, you want to join the channel? Hit the join button. Become a shadow banner. Shout out to my shadow banners. Anyway, y'all see this? The racial bias. I'm telling y'all. When other groups is the predominant group of those schools, they terrorize the black kids. That is another problem of integration. Also, integration is also not true equality. It frequently meant black people had to enter white-controlled spaces on unfair terms rather than building power in their own communities. Okay? They siphon out the resources. You know what I was thinking? And I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching something that talk about white flight. You feel me? And in my head, I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Man, these folks be retarded sometimes. They be dumb. It's just sometimes, right? You feel me? I gotta say this about us, man. I gotta say this. Sometimes we don't pay attention. It's okay. Sometimes I don't pay attention. I get it. All right. But why I said sometimes these folks be dumb because they did that whole white flight thing, right? Ran and scurried to the suburbs, right? Left us. They try to leave us in like the ghettos and all that bullshit. You feel me? Most of the time, that shit was horseshit. We kept the streets clean and all that. You feel me? You know what I mean? And a lot of bad things that happen. There's a lot of times it's once in a blue moon. Really think about it. Really think about it. How many times do you have encountered, right? Me living in a town, a gun going off or a shootout? It wasn't many. Did it happen? Yeah. But it wasn't as much as they try to portray it to be. All right. But enough of all that shit, right? They left us with the prime real estate. We was near the public transportation. We was near like some of the people have like beaches, or they might have a lake or some bullshit near some water or something like that, right? We was there. They left it to us, right? We just didn't pay attention, or like our grandparents shit didn't pay attention to keep it. Or in my case, it would be my dad. Yep. Didn't have the wherewithal or to pay attention. Keep the home that my grandma kept for us and shit. You see what I mean? Now that value of that home like $1 million or some shit. Like the shit. Got that shit for $250. I think it was like 200, 250 or something like that. That's what it be though. Now they trying to come back. And that's where gentrification is coming in. Think about it. That's why I say these folks is dumb. We just gotta pay attention. Which we doing. Hey, for those to my Black American folks, man, we paying attention a lot more lately. We paying attention a lot more lately. Yeah. We're paying attention a lot more. All right. Yeah. This is one of the things how integration was bad for us, y'all. This shit rattled us economically. Think about it like the NBA. You feel me? Where now niggas can take 4 steps. Anyway, think about it though. We had the ABA. We had our own black hoop leagues and shit. Oh, even baseball. We had the Negro League where we was whooping ass. You feel me? Everybody wanted to see us. Even the white audience, they was like, we gotta see what them Negroes is doing. What happened? Come in, MLB like, you know what? We about to pay this one Negro a exuberant amount of money. What happened? Integration. You feel me? Oh, integration go both ways. Y'all didn't think of that, huh? Y'all didn't think only integration go from black to other groups? No, it could go from other groups to us black folks. See how them and white folks integrated into our shit and just bastardized it. Telling y'all. That's why, hey, at this point, what we gotta really, really do, what we gotta keep our infrastructure in, real talk, is music. Telling you, entertainment. We have a strong foothold in that. And I know some of y'all gonna be crying about, man, we just do focus on entertainment and do. Who cares? We have a strong foothold in entertainment. You feel me? We have a strong foothold in music. Really, especially music. You feel me? We kind of able to grab some of that ownership. Entertainment wise, I say with like the streaming, podding and shit. Now, movie wise, you feel me? Shout out to Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. That you see there. Shout out to even Tyler Perry. You see how they doing shit? Now, if we want to do it in movies and shows wise, we gotta do it that way. Executive producers and directors, even writers. That's where the power at, y'all. Executive producing because you can put up the money. You feel me? Like I'm saying, yo, I'm like, that integration, I think integration has been a lot worse. I agree with David Banner, but it's a lot worse for us black folks than we thought. Especially with the trick baggery civil rights shit. Oh my God, we did get duped with that. Damn! Oh, we got duped.
Down, down, down. Down, down, down.
Oh, we got duped. We got dippity duped. All right. I hate to say it. We got duped. You feel me? I don't fault us for getting duped. Sometimes you get duped. It happens. It fucking happens. Okay. All right. Now, we don't want to stay in dupe land. That's the thing. All right. Y'all see this main tension. The core debate is that integration could deliver access to opportunity, but only when it was paired with real fairness, protection for discrimination, and respect for Black people's institutions and dignity, which none of that shit happened. None of that happened. If this happened, it'd be a different tune. But nah. And real talk, when they mean proper resources, real talk, man, some of the proper resources they talk about is that we get just proper access to quality fucking books. Or not only that, keep the fucking wood shop program open. Or the trades program. I'm telling y'all, by the time I got to 11th grade, they shut all that shit down. Architecture Academy, that shit was no longer when I was in 12th grade. Wood shop, no longer. 11th grade, done. What I'm hearing now, though, they separating fucking schools and shit by like races and stuff. That's what I'm hearing through the grapevine. Shout out to Dewan B. You feel me? He in LA. He talk about they have specific trade schools and they put them in predominantly Hispanic areas. While in our areas where we scattered at like a motherfucker, they giving us the public schools and giving us these so-called AP classes. I was in the AP class. That shit didn't do nothing. Why the fuck do I still got to take these remedial ass classes in college, but I took AP classes in high school? Make that make sense. Come on. You know what? You know what? I got something better for y'all. Because I was thinking the same thing when I was like, hold on. You feel me? When I start really dissecting all the shit, you feel me? I start thinking like, hold on now. Hold on. Where is this? How? I took AP high school classes from 10th grade to 12th grade. Get to college. San Diego State University to be exact. And I still gotta take remedial ass classes? These motherfuckers got me taking these bullshit remedial classes? What the fuck? That don't make no goddamn sense. Anyway, oh shit, mystery to me. Anyway, I ran all day about this shit. I'm gonna start doing more topics like this. You feel me? This was kind of in the mainstream, but this was also kind of like one of them think pieces that I really wanted to talk about integration. It's a farce. Hell, I might even if I could find a segment where they talk about college, I might do a college thing. How that shit bull malarkey. Straight bull. Unless you're trying to be a doctor or a damn lawyer or an engineer, something that's like in a specialization. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, it says, that is why some Black leaders supported integration while also criticizing how it's carried out in schools and neighborhoods. Man, some of these people that was for integration, or they got chipped up. That's why they weren't. You didn't really hear much about this shit. You didn't hear about the cons. No, I don't want no breakdown. We get the gist. Now, for y'all that came in late and didn't hear David Banner talk about this, I'm going to play the clip again. I'm going to play it at this moment right here. Cam Newton, man, you look funny as hell, bro.
Hold on. He told Harry Belafonte, I think I have integrated my people into a burning house. That's basically telling Harry Belafonte everything that I built my life on is a lie. He said that. David Banner didn't say that. And I think if you ask his kids, they would tell you that. It's just harsh to realize that we've been duped, bro. That's the hardest thing when it comes to food, history, bro. If it ain't mathematics or science, in most cases, these people didn't lie to us. And that's hard to admit that we went down the wrong road, bro.
So I'm trying to separate because I'm trying to follow. And specifically to Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm. Martin Luther King. Mm-hmm.
The version that is in front of us, the propaganda that we see in schools and in Black History Month and the I Have a Dream and the monuments and how great Martin Luther King was and what he stood for. You're saying that It's a lie?
What I am saying is, what? Here go all them endorsements, Regina. Regina said, No, bro, like, integration was the worst thing that ever happened to black people. Being enslaved is just losing a war. Like, once we integrated,
We'll leave it at that. We might play it some more on the back end of the show, but my bad, y'all have not dropped the link. I have not been dropping the link. My bad. My bad. Here I go. How y'all feel about this? There go the link if y'all want to come up. Has integration been the worst thing for black folks? Y'all come on up. Y'all come on up. There go the link. All right. Now I'm gonna have it open for a little bit. Look at you, the bussinator. Let's look at some of his mug shots while I have the link open. Y'all want to come up and talk about integration? Okay. Chud the Builder mug shots. And y'all know this funky raised over 150K in less than 24 hours for his what you call it? Okay, I got you. Over 150K. God damn, less than 24 hours. Look at that. In the jumpsuit. Nigga, oh, we ain't chimping out. Mr. Chimp Man. The Chimpinator. They got the P-Foul mustache, I see. Got the P-Foul stash. Woo! They said he looking at like 60 to 80 years. Got hit with that attempted murder. Bail at 1.25 million. Ha! Hold on, I got something better. See? Shut the bussinator. God damn. That's what you get, motherfucker. Oh, Kiveon in the building. He said, look, it's Shut the Fair. You goddamn right. Boy, we twerking in a purple thong. You feel me? But yeah, hold on. I'm gonna put the link in. Link one more time. If y'all want to come up on stage, talk about integration. Was integration the worst thing that happened for us black folks? All right. Some of y'all coming in late, so let me show y'all some things I showed earlier. They're making another Friday, y'all. Oh, I'm so glad. Another Friday. Shit, man, I hope this shit a hitter. I hope this shit a hitter. All right. Showed y'all that. Nigga, this nigga name kind of gay too. Earthly? Chud the Builder. His name is Earthly. What a weak ass name. Earthly the Princess. That got a nice ring to it. He tried to be a Disney princess, so the shit. That's why. That's why he wear that fairy shit. He trying to be a Disney ass princess. So congratulations. You wear a lot of. You bring all the boys to the milkshake. Gonna bring all the boys to the yard at this point, right? Get all the attention you need, bruh. Yikes. Anyway, I'm about to play the slapper of the day. And I want to play from one of my favorite groups. You feel me? A Little Dragon. And it's not the typical, hip-hop shit I'll be playing. You feel me? I've played some alternative shit here before. You feel me? But I'm telling you, Little Dragon, they be slapping. I think I played some Little Dragon on here before. Might have, but anyway. This song right here, because I was slapping this shit on on Saturday, I think. And I was like, damn. Remember Lil Dragon, man. This my favorite group. You feel me? This Nabuma Rubber Bond album. Oh, this underbar right here, y'all. And I can read the lyrics. Hey, reading the lyrics, man. God damn. It be helping. Sometimes I'll be understanding what they be saying sometimes.
You lift your soul for a second. Be someone new.
I got the face for y'all. Y'all thought I forgot?
Long talk really. Was it your daily routine? Your coffee cold and looking up magazines. White shirt still hanging in rows of clothes. Still hurts. Friends say you live on, why do you stay home? Ordinary day. It's a beautiful girl. We won't away. And into the water,
Blow up the bridge.
Out in the garden, in its face, cut in half. First that's your job, now you're losing faith. You drove by before the city woke up so still in mid-air. The stories that you live on, why do you try home? Ordinary day. He's leaving for through off the bridge and into the morning.
Blow up the motherfucking bridge. Burning it.
And into the
One of my fucking favorite groups. Little Dragon. Alright, out. A rubber band. Love this. This album is fire too. One of my favorite albums. Y'all go check it out though. I put it in the chat for y'all so y'all can stream it. All right. I got more slappers from Lil Dragon too. That's most definitely happening. Most definitely happening. Oh, FKA Twigs popped up. I got slappers from her too. I'll play some FKA Twigs for y'all too. Shit. I'm gonna spruce up the goddamn the slappers of the day. So y'all can see the eclectic palette of music that I got. Can y'all spell eclectic? I know y'all like nigga using big ass college words. Yes, I use eclectic. Anyway. We about to get into the second half of the show. And y'all already know I got other things I want to show y'all. in the second half of the show. No, let's put some tunes on. Feel me? Second half of the show, got some things I want to show y'all. Also, I'm putting the link in the chat if y'all want to come up on up. Talk about integration. Has that been the worst thing for us black folks? Feel me? Has it? I think integration didn't do any good for us. I'm gonna be honest. I think it has been one of the worst things that has happened to us. So see integration. See this shit? God damn. Now we got Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen. But yeah, our good brother David Banner said that integration has been one of the worst things for us. Do you agree or disagree? Come on up, come on up, come on up. There go the stage. All right. With that being said, I do have other things I want to show y'all. First of all, I was appalled by this. What? The U.S. government is suing a Texas Chick-fil-A for religious discrimination. Do you not know? Chick-fil-A is Jesus chicken? What the hell is going on?
Jesus Christ.
What the hell is going on? For religious discrimination, the government is suing a Chick-fil-A, y'all. This shit wild, y'all. This shit wild. Chick-fil-A not even open on Sundays for religious practices. Government suing they ass. I don't even know what to say. But I know Jaylen Brown telling Stephen A. Smith, hey, shut the fuck up. You feel me? Well, he say be quiet right here, but he also told him to F off. So I just combined the two. Hey man, Stephen A. Smith do be on Jaylen case a lot though, man. God damn. He told him stop with the clickbaity shit, bruh. I don't know why Stephen A. Smith don't use the men's product, because every picture I see, the hairline going further and further back. Man, I saw a video clip of Stephen A. Smith in the early 2000s. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that hairline was kind of robust. Kinda. It still was further back than how it's supposed to be, but it wasn't as back. It's shit here. See my forehead? His shit back here. I know one thing though, he don't say the doobly goobly shit no more. He don't say the stress of disease and the metastases. You're like, he ain't doing that shit no more. Arguably, so scuba. He's starting to curse too. He said, I ain't for that shit. I'm from New York, son. Like, even they Smith. He trying to sound hella tough. That's why I'm from Brooklyn, to be exact. Okay. Jaylen Brown's like, yo, stop with the bullshit, bro. Stop with the clickbaity ass shit. Is Stephen A. Smith gonna do it? Nah, he ain't gonna stop. He ain't gonna stop. Why would he? Why would he? Damn. Anyway, I don't think I got much more I want to show y'all. Let me show y'all a TikTok clip. I love to always end these with a TikTok clip when I got enough time. You feel me? These TikTok shits be funny as hell. Yo, have y'all seen this Rico MJ? Motherfucker. This shit funny. I'll show you the one clip already. You feel me? But look at this shit, y'all. Hold on. Y'all gotta hear it too. Y'all gotta hear it. This nigga get endorsement deals. God damn. Rico Jackson, man. Look at this shit.
I got nuts. I got nuts.
Yo, TikTok, man. Y'all be killed. TikTok is so funny. Oh, shit. Rico Jackson, bruh. Oh, shit. All right, y'all. All right, and let me balance this out with the hunky of the day. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this, y'all. First of y'all see the tattoo on the side of his fucking face. That's a it's a white supremacist thing, just like how. And I was shocked. You feel me? I wasn't shocked that Drake used the white supremacist symbolism with his thing. I'm shocked he used the Michael Jackson glove. Like, wow. Okay. Now, I wasn't shocked that MAGA picked that up either. You know, the MAGA chain. I don't need to show you. Y'all done seen it. A lot of people showing the shit. But yeah. Listen to this honky right here.
I wish, but no, not at the moment. I don't have any connections.
Have any connections to the KKK?
I wish, but no, not at the moment. I don't have any connections.
Have any connections
One more time for the people in the back.
to the KKK?
I wish, but no, not at the moment.
So I was gonna say, have any connections to the KKK?
He wish. Alrighty then. On that note, I think we about to get out of here, y'all. This is great. This is great. You feel me? We got to talk about Chud the Bussy-nator. The self-defense claim ain't gonna happen, bro. You pulled out your gun and you was on top of the victim. Shout out to our brother for you know what I mean, being in stable condition. Because he could have killed that man. And that's why we need an anti-black hate crime bill. There we go. We talked about David Banner. He talked about integration as been the worst thing that could happen for us black folks. I kind of align with bro. I think integration has been really bad for us as black folks. Really like destroyed institutions. It also has you feel me? We got hit with a lot of trick bag shit. We got hit with a lot of trick bag stuff. Yeah. But anyway, if you want to leave a voicemail and talk about this, 619-609-7383. Star 67 to block your number. And please block your fucking number. Goddamn. Please. Block your number. Star 67. All right. You feel me? Yeah, we coming out. Ice Cube coming out with another Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. We're going to be back at this when we will be back at this. Fan side of the audience, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code. Yeah, the tiny minuscule allies that we do have, and yeah, everybody else from our shadow banners. You feel me? If you want to join the channel, hit the join button. And everybody else that was on the fan side of the game that was in the chat. Loudly and proudly, goddamn. Loudly. What I'm talking about. Appreciate y'all. Other sector audience, y'all know who y'all is. Y'all fucking stink. Shut up, EAD. We will read your comments at the end of the week. Yeah. So let me play a little bit of this while we be out of here, y'all. Peace. Y'all watching the playback? Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about integration for us black folks. Was it detrimental or was it needed?
We thwarted the opportunity to teach our own children. We don't have no options on what we teach black kids in public schools. Think about